A Nigerian guy from Igbo tribe called Uche narrated something very spiritual according to him. He was constantly ill in Nigeria, but then his family decided to move him to America. He never got his healing, but then he came to Ghana and he got healed. He actually tagged Ghana a spiritual country. I'm going to show you guys the videos and of course him sharing his numerous encounters with God in Ghana. I tell you guys that people always witness the presence of God in Ghana. A lot of people keep thinking that probably I'm overhyping Ghana, or should I say I'm capping. He also shared there is no love in Nigeria, and he's urging Nigerians to please emulate this aspect from Ghana and make their lives generally better. Let me quickly show you guys the video that is currently trending, and of course a lot of people confessing that they got everything they wanted in Ghana. Let's watch these videos.
I'm streaming live from Accra, Ghana. It's approximately past midnight. What's it? 12:30 a.m. on a Saturday morning, and look at these. These are coconuts. These are coconuts, and that's what's that? Just covered with a tarp. And this is a store. I walk past this store almost every night when I do my walk, and I find it very interesting that this place is so safe that these people leave their coconuts. These are coconuts. They're not the covers. They're actual coconuts. They leave it open. It's not chained. It's not harnessed. It's not nothing. It's just right there. And this is pure water. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's just literally covered by a tarp. Just covered by a tarp. And I see this every single night. And I just think it's so amazing that these people feel so safe and comfortable in their own country that they will leave this out overnight. Every night. I'm not trying to say that Ghana is better than Nigeria in any type of way whatsoever. But there's a lightness here in Ghana compared to Nigeria. There's a lightness. I don't know how to explain it, but shout out to all the people who are very spiritually inclined. You probably know exactly what I'm talking about. There's a lightness in this country that I feel that I don't feel when I'm in Nigeria. And it's not just Lagos. Lagos is way worse. But when I'm in Nigeria, it's very choking. There's a spiritual chokiness, if that makes sense. And you can ask my family members, like when I was born in Nigeria, I was always sickly as a child. The entire time as a child until I moved to America. The sickness just disappeared. Yes, of course, I get sick in America like any child would, any human being would, flu, fever, things like that. But it was just random in Nigeria. Like I was always sickly. But living here in Ghana, dude, I've been here for a couple of months and it's just so light. It was even lighter in Cotonou. Like, by the way, it's like past midnight, and I'm walking by myself. I feel safe. And I do this almost all the time. Sometimes I walk at 1 in the morning, 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning, and I just walk by myself. This is how safe it is. Can you imagine something like this happening in Lagos or in Aba or in Anambra or in Imo State or in, I don't know, Ogun State? May them buy you. Guys, we gotta get our shit together, man. We gotta get our shit. We gotta do better. Whoo, chat. There is no love in Nigeria. There is none. I don't know, some biscuit heads will probably drag me for saying this, and you prove me right. There is no love in Nigeria. It's interesting to watch. Spent the whole month in Lagos in December. That was my first time being in Nigeria that long ever since I moved to the U.S. And that was also my first time being in Nigeria with intent to possibly relocate to Nigeria. And I observed very keenly, and I have concluded my hypotheses that there is no love in Nigeria. And it's not very difficult to even understand why this is. All you have to do is just observe the people. What are the things that the average Nigerian makes a big deal? Money, title, accolades, recognition. Do you know who I am? Nigeria the carry last, giant of Africa. Just loud and braggadocious, which is a reflection of pain. Pain that you are aware of, but in denial. You're perpetuating your pain into suffering. That's hell. That's the literal definition of hell. That's why the Bible said that hell is eternal. It is never ending because it perpetuates itself. And as long as you are glued in, plugged into that, good luck getting out.
It indeed takes a spiritual person to understand what Uche is saying. If you want to hear and see more of this video to understand, he even made a lot of Bible verses to like back up his claims. Should I say whatever thing he's saying? Chat me privately and I will send this video to you so that you guys will hear how he was able to narrate his experiences. And of course, when he mentioned that there's no love in Nigeria, he was not capping. This guy is currently living in Ghana, in case if I didn't mention. Let me show you guys more videos of people randomly sharing their lives and in Ghana, and also wishing that they would never get it anywhere else.
So I got fired from my job. I moved to Accra, Ghana. Here's my story. My name is Nia Akwaba. Honestly, that was the best decision I have ever made in my life. No amount of money in this world can buy the happiness, freedom, the peace, the joy, just everything in life that I have right now. No amount of money. I was a DMV girly. So I'm from Maryland, and I just felt like I was just working, pay bills, work, pay bills. So overwhelmed, a lot of emotions going on. I was just tired of that cycle. Packed my shit up and I left. I surely did. I gave my house up, gave all my clothes and shoes away, cars gone. That's the saddest part. My dog. And leaving my friends and family. But packed all my shit in 2 suitcases, and I have not looked back ever since. I love it. I love how I'm feeling right now. I love Ghana, so I'm going to be here for a while.
I've been living in Ghana for 11 months. Wow, this has been a great experience. I've enjoyed it. I have grown in several areas of my life, met some wonderful people who I know are becoming lifelong friends, and it's been great. So if you're looking for a sign to move from wherever you at, whether it's the city, state, country, do it. It will change your life. I used to live in Maryland. I still live in Maryland, still have a house there and everything. About to go back very soon in the next 2 weeks. But Ghana has definitely become my second home. I'm loving it here.
I took your advice when I got up earlier and started walking today, right? Now this shit rough for me because back home I don't walk around unless I got that fire on me. People already up. It's 5:49 right now on the clock and I'm out here walking. Now, this right here, this is like a no-no, you know what I mean? Like you don't try to get no steps in with this, but you know what? Garner said I should do it. So my last few days, I guess I'm taking y'all advice and I'm moving how y'all move. I don't know what's gonna happen. It's super early out here. I don't know what's, you know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm going with God. It's a faith walk, not a cakewalk. We're gonna see what happens.
Uche, thank you so much for speaking up the minds of a lot of Nigerians. If you watch this guy closely, see, there is nothing to pretend. This guy is well educated. And of course, when you hear well educated Nigerians speak, you will see that they speak most times the truth. Whenever you hear certain lies on social media, trust me when I tell you guys that most of the people that say those things are ignorant Nigerians. This guy has lived in America. He has also lived in Ghana, Nigeria, and he initially said that he planned to move down to Lagos, but he couldn't stay. Like he was spiritually choking. When I tell you the guys that see, I think Nigeria should first of all go for cleansing, if that makes sense. There is so many spiritual battles that is actually taking Nigerians back when they try so hard to move forward, and let me say something. The Spirit of God does not resonate anywhere that there's no peace. That is why people randomly come out to say that there is peace in Ghana, like there is God in Ghana. This guy said, Uche said, I quote, that you need to be spiritually inclined to understand where he is coming from. There are so many corruption, there are so many bad things that has eaten deep in Nigeria that it wouldn't let them breathe. Like it wouldn't even let them breathe that fresh air. Aside government, how are the individuals of Nigerians behaving? Oh my God. I saw a video. I don't know if I'm going to tag the video here. A man was randomly poo-pooing on the major streets in Nigeria. Like defecating on the major streets. Cars are passing on a broad daylight on the major tiled street. I'm not talking about side road. This guy was doing it right in front and he got caught. He was like, my stomach is turning me. Do you guys know that there's a devilish something that is attached to defecation? Like there is a cause. Like people, I don't know how to explain it. I might tag the video here. I saw it this morning, and before I started making this video, and I wept. I went to the comment section. A lot of people kept saying things like, it can never happen in Ghana. I know that some countries, people might do that probably in the midnight. But for you to come out on a broad daylight to do this on the streets without considering people that are watching you is insane, and is a spiritual battle. So guys, I'm getting upset. The video, I just remember the video and it changed my mood initially when I started making this content, but then it is what it is. Let me say it here that God lives in Ghana. The Spirit of God was in Ghana. That is why this country is working. Let us Nigerians try to do better. This guy actually mentioned that had he works at this time of the night on the streets of Lagos, Ogun, Onitsha, he would have impied. And where is the lie? Please do not let anybody deceive you. Whatever thing Uche said is nothing but the truth. Thank you guys so much for watching until now. Let me know what you think in the comments. If this is your first time, please do not make your like, subscribe. And I will see you guys soon in my next one. Stay happy, be kind, and be blessed. Bye guys.